Alrighty guys, what is going up? I hope you guys are all having a great and an amazing day today. Now in today's episode, we're going to be looking at the top stocks under $100 that can double within the next couple of years. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and overall, I hope you guys learned something. Also, if you guys want to sign up with Moomoo, you guys can get a free stock just by signing up. That will be the first link down below. Also, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask them down below as well, and I'll get back to every single one of you. So now if you have any questions, ask them, roll the intro, let's go. Bam! So now how I actually found a lot of these stocks is by looking at certain sectors. I do think that a lot of the popular sectors in the next couple of years are going to be tech. The reason why I think tech's only going to develop into, more and more and more, and we're only going to get more and more dependent on technology. The second one here is energy. I do think that a lot of the fossil fuels are going to kind of burn out, and we're going to have to be more on renewable energy and stuff like that. So the third one here I do think is very popular is going to be cannabis. I do think cannabis does have a future and there is some money to be made on it. So now let's go ahead and look at the top stocks. Alrighty guys, so the very first one here is ticker symbol FTEC. This is Fidelity's tech ETF. The reason why I wanted to do an ETF is because you get diversified into a lot of the popular tech stocks, because tech stocks tend to be pretty expensive. So let's go ahead and look at the holdings in this ETF. So the very first one here is Apple, then Microsoft, Visa, MasterCard, Intel, and a lot of the other very, very popular tech stocks. So now if you guys actually wanted to go ahead and buy all of these stocks individually, it's going to cost you over $1,000 pretty easily, just because Apple's around 330, Microsoft is around 200, Visa is around 200. So all these stocks add up really quick. Now the perfect thing about these is you get the growth of them, and you get diversified into a lot of the very popular tech stocks. So, if let's say Apple goes up, this ETF is going to go up. If Visa goes up, this ETF is going to go up. Now, the perfect thing about that is if this whole tech sector moves as a whole, which it kind of tends to do, then this whole ETF is going to kind of go up in value as well. Another thing here is the year-to-date return on this is around 6.85%, and the one-year return is around 27%. Now, when you guys see really good numbers like that, you have to look at the expense ratio right here, which is 0.08. Now, I love that. I think getting in this ETF is perfect because you get exposure to a lot of all these great tech stocks, and really the expenses for this is like dirt cheap, 0.08%, which is like nothing, guys. So I would highly recommend this one. Now moving on here, the next one here that could double is United Airlines. United Airlines right now is trading at around $40. So realistically, this stock could easily go back up to around $80 to around $90. Do I think it's going to go up to $100? Probably not for a little bit, just because people aren't traveling right now, and really everything's kind of looking into the future with these airlines. Everyone knows that it's just a matter of time before things start opening back up. But when you look at these airlines, you have to look at how much debt they have, their revenue, cash on hand, and a lot of the other very popular financial statement. So this stock's definitely going to go up in value. It's just a matter of how long. I do think that this one is going to be around a year to a year and a half. The reason why is because you want people to be able to feel comfortable to fly. And I think that's where the biggest issue with this one is. Also looking at it, there is multiple, support and resistance lines on it. There's definitely some hard resistance at around 97 to $100, and then some support at around 77. Some support here at around 55. So I do think we're going to need a break of this moving average line to really get the ball going for this one here. Now the next one here is ticker symbol RTX. Now this one, it has a beautiful upward trend, which I was looking for here. Yeah, we did get some sort of sell-off, which was expected just because that's what stocks do. Now this stock fell all the way down to around $50 pretty much, 45. And then slowly has been getting bought back up. So right now it's trading at around $65. So for it to double, it's going to need to go to, around 130. Now, do I think it can happen? Of course I do. Really do think that this stock could easily move all the way back up. Not to mention that this stock just started paying a dividend as well. So you're going to be getting the asset of the stock going up in value on top of a nice little paycheck of a dividend of around 63 cents a quarter, which is really nice. So the next one here is ticker symbol AMD, also known as Advanced Micro Devices. So this one here is really focused on computer and computer parts. They do make a ton of popular computers, and what people really know them for is making computer parts for customizable computers. Now you guys can see all the way back here in 2017 where we got this beautiful growth. This was really from all of the cryptocurrency users. So this really burned all the way back up. The stock, more than doubled itself. And then it's been slowly growing up ever since. So we are still on this beautiful upward trend of the stock. And so for this stock to really double, it's going to need to go to about $106. So I do think that it could, but like with all these other stocks, it's just time. All these stocks are just going to have to take time to build up. I do think AMD is a great tech stock to have, and it does have a lot of great future goals, which is really nice. Now the last one here is ticker symbol PENN. The reason why I like this one is because they did acquire Barstool Sports for a valuation of around $420 million. So they have multiple streams of revenue. Also, this is really focused on gambling and stuff like that. So this stock fell a little bit. I did make a couple of swing trades on it, sold out at around $34 before this little fall in it. Now it's at around $29. So the thing about this one is I do think that this stock could definitely go down to about $20 within a couple of weeks. The reason why I say that is because there's really a lot of downside potential. So once this stock kind of falls back down to 20, the upside is for it to go back up to 40, which it's done multiple times. So even right now at around $29, for this stock to double, it's going to need to go up to 60. It easily could, but the thing about this, like always, is it takes time, and this is going to be one that you really have to wait and get the perfect price point on. As you guys can see, I do have multiple support lines marked, so that's what I would recommend doing. If this stock falls to around $22, that's when you go ahead and pick it up. Wait for it to go up to about 40, hop out of it with a 50% or 100% profit. That is the best way to make money through these stocks. But these other ones here have a lot of very, very good long-term potential. This is just one that I always tend to swing trade just because it's very easy to understand basic support and resistance lines. So that is it though. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and if you guys did, make sure you guys smash the like button. Also, don't forget that you guys can sign up with Moo, get some free stock. So now roll the outro. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Remember to stay happy, stay positive, stay safe out there. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.